Hello, everyone. It's Christina here again, Ocean Discovery's College and Career Coordinator. Welcome, students and families, to this installment of Ocean Discovery's technology training. Today's topic, how to use Google Classroom. Some of you may have received PowerPoint instructions from the district that look like this, providing steps to use Google Classroom. In this video, we break down those steps to show you how to sign into your Google Classroom, how to look at assignments, how to create assignments, and how to turn them in. So let's first look at how to join your students' Google Classroom. Step 1, open your internet browser and type classroom.google.com. Chrome browser is the recommended one because this is a Google product. If you're using a district-provided Chromebook, open the Chrome browser app that's directly built in to the Chromebook's desktop. So I will do a demonstration with you today and show you these steps. I am here at the Google Chrome browser. I am typing in classroom.google.com. And here's the screen that pops up for me. Now our instructions tell us that the screen should look like this. So whether you get this screen or this screen, you are in the right place. Step 2, log into your Google account using student ID at stu.sandy.net email. This is very important. Only students using this email format will be allowed to enter a teacher's Google Classroom. So again, the format is your student's ID number at stu.sandy.net. If you do not know what this email is, please contact your student's teacher because they are the ones who can let you know what your student's email is. Because I am not a student in the district, I do not have an stu.sandy.net email, so I will use my work email as an example. So I typed it in here, I'll push next, then typed in already my password, I'll push next again. And here's the screen that comes my way. Now, if you're opening this app for the first time, you may see this image below. If you do, select I'm a student. You notice that when I logged in, I did not receive that message. So whether you receive this message or not, you should land on this page. All right, step 3. Now you are in your Google Classroom homepage. To join a class, click the plus button on the top right corner of the screen. So again, in our demo, here is our Classroom homepage. I will go ahead and click the top right button. Step 4, select Join Class and enter the class code from the classroom sent by your teacher. So as I push this button, I'm going to select Join Class. And at this point, I would type in the class code provided by my teacher. Again, because I am not a student in the district, I do not have a classroom code, so I cannot type anything in here, but you or your student should have received this from your teacher, and this is where you would enter that information. Once you enter that in, you would select Join, and you should be able to see the class from there. If you have been previously using Google Classroom to do homework or schoolwork, then you'll be using the same class code that you have been using prior to all the school shutdowns. If you were not using Google Classroom prior to the school shutdowns, then again, you should have received that code from your teacher. And if you have not, please contact them to receive that code, as well as to get any help with your students' email if that's something you also are unfamiliar with. Okay, so that is how you log into your Google account. You find the Google Classroom homepage and you join a class. So now let's look at the steps to viewing all of your students' classes and their assignments. The homepage of your Google Classroom will list all the classes that the student is in, or if they're in elementary school, the different subjects that they're in. Notice the different views you may see depending on the device you are using. If you are using the laptop, you are likely seeing this. If you are using a Google provided Chromebook, you are likely seeing this. Either way, you are at the right place. If you prefer your classes ordered in a certain way, you can do that by clicking and dragging these different tiles into the order that you prefer your classes to be in visually. Once you're here, you can select a specific classroom to see its assignments. So let's see how we can do that. Click on any one of these tiles to see that class's assignments. And what you should see is a screen that looks like this. So in step 2, you're going to click on that specific class and it reveals the assignment calendar. If you want to switch to a different class, simply find the 3 lines that you see located at the very top left corner of your screen next to the Google Classroom logo. Upon clicking these 3 lines, you will see the list of classes that you can then switch to. To view a specific assignment, please click on the title of that assignment. So here we see this student has a couple of units and there's an assignment in Unit 1 called Assignment 1. So the student could either click this, and by doing so, you may be directed to a worksheet or something provided by your teacher that will be found by clicking this. However, you may also be asked to create a document. So if you need to create something like an essay or a PowerPoint slide, then you're going to click this button, the Create button. The Create button will have a drop-down of options that you can choose from. What kind of document do you want to be working on? Something that may look like this. Choose the type and get started. These documents all save automatically. So if you can't complete the assignment in one sitting, it will be saved for you to return to when you are ready. Once you complete the assignment in one of these programs, your teacher is able to edit it immediately. However, even if your teacher can see the assignment, it is still important that you turn it in by clicking the Mark as Done button for your assignments to be graded. As you can see in the top right, it will let you know if your assignments are late. Lastly, it is recommended to turn on notifications so you can keep track of your students' Google Classroom activity. See the settings button here to see all of your options for which notifications you'd like to receive and how you'd like to receive them. When you successfully submit your assignment, we recommend a stretch break for a job well done. And we encourage you to ask questions if you are not sure how to complete, view, or turn in assignments. You got this. Thank you so much for joining us in this edition of Technology Training, How to Use Google Classroom. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.